Good. Welcome. Nest day. Seems like it's starting to get cold outside, so why don't we fill a bit, stir her eyes. We have Stelos to farm anyhow. Starting up now. Do, 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 do. Seems like it's got that right. Alrighty then, why don't we play with some sound settings since we're doing a bit of a newer setup today. See. Yeah, just make sure that's a little bit more visible. Barely audible, fairly certain. That should be fine. Good boy. Doing alright there, Monster Hunter. I put you in 30 before, didn't I? That's why I can see that. Alright, let's see if I can remember my Monster Hunter knowledge. We're dealing with Astalos now. Was Astalos weak to ice? Is that the main thing that he's weak to? Monster Hunter Astalos. Let's see, Thunder, Thunder, Ice. Yeah, okay. Glad memory is serving me decently well on how to murder things efficiently. Alright, let's see here. I believe we've got some decent ice daggers. Let's see. Yeah, those are probably the best we're going to do, isn't it? That's fine. We will also have to be very, very careful, but that's fine. Hello. Let's see what we can do with that then. Do. Bit of an nom. Just we can defend. Okay, that's fine. A good place to start out, at least. Now, why is my bit rate completely tanked? The stream itself doesn't look to be dead. Alrighty, let's see what we can do against our little lightning buddy. Oh, this actually has a bit of story, doesn't it? Hello there, flagship buddy. It's always nice to see him again. They like including Astalos into a lot of things nowadays, so I'm fine with that. We got Electric Dragon. Yes, ooh, they give some iridescence to the wings. Down for the iridescent on the wings. It's actually a good touch over the 3DS. Alrighty then. We get to fight an angry electric dragon in a set that's excessively weak to electricity in the first place. This is fine. It'll go well. Shoot. Alright, we were supposed to find a doctor during this. They'll probably have the doctor come after us right after we finish hunting it, or in the middle of hunting it. Will very much depend on how they're feeling today. Oh, hey buddy. You're a lot smaller than I figured too, actually. Let's see. Goody, we have light. Oh. It's very green, actually. Nope. Alright, so first we want to jump around a bit. Ooh, you still got the funky stuff. Okay, noted. We're gonna have fun with you, Astalos, and your oddly shiny self. Yep. And you still have your regular shock tail, so that's probably going to be a good thing. Up. There we go. Nope. Off. Okay, thought that would have one more transition. Oop. Hey, Astalos. Feel it coming downstairs to plate. Okay. Breaking his wings is... Oh, nope. Not quite what we're looking for, game. Oop. Nope. You still got the blade. Cool. Hey, buddy. Looks like he's getting fairly charged up. Did that just one-shot? Okay. That got me from 3/4. That's not a good sign. Maybe I'll have to change up my armor for this then. Oop. I guess because Shogun was a rank under. If we do wipe to this, I'll check to see if I actually need to upgrade this armor at all. Because that was a little bit too quick. Like, I get that you're angry and all, but, like, you shouldn't be able to take us down from that far. Oh, oh god, that can actually one-shot us. Our armor is incredibly weak to this. Okay, so this is basically just going to be a don't get hit challenge while he's angry. Noted. Alright, if we wipe, then I'll just need to swap armors. That'll need to happen. Because I'm going to need to be able to tank this. And Buddy Boy's a bit of a mage in that aspect, where he's just all in on that electric damage. Get up there, bud. Alright, let's see here. He does look fantastic, though. There we go. We gotta get our charge back up. Nope. That brought me down to half. And that almost killed me. Oh, we are far too underprepared for this. Nope. Ooh, he very angry. Noted. Nope. I don't need that blade coming after me, sir. There we go. Oh, we're almost out of juice already. Here we go. Oh, did I not get enough charge? Oh, Jude, come on. Bop. Oh, that was a bit of a whiff. Alright, Aslos, what you got, bud? There's the super move, apparently. Oh, big AoE attack, okay. You're getting better skills now. Ah, right, that's why I can't do that. Oop. What do I do, you angered little monkey? I feel like you're at least going to be tankier than Valstrax was. Up. I really just want to cut that tail off, but I don't know if we're going to get that lucky. Nope, this is bad. Not as bad as I figured, actually. Up. Oh, I can't hit that. Okay, good. Makes things a lot easier. Up. Hi, Astalos. Gone already? You are one darty little bug. Okay. Alright, pupper. Frank, we got a nice little dragonfly to go after. Hey, buddy. Wait. Yeah. No electric weakness, though. I'll take the no electric weakness off that. Definitely figured like I should have gotten it there, though. There we go. Oh, wait. Come on. He does at least leave himself plenty open. So that's at least nice. Oh, wait. And tail? Nope. Nope. Oh, there's his wing charge already. Nope. Oh. Nope. I'll pay for that. That's fine. I'm half surprised we have broken nothing on him yet, though. Oh. Like, with the amount of hopping we've been doing, you'd think we'd at least broken the wings. Come here, pup. There we go. Oh. Oh boy. There's our burst. Oh wait. That could have been bad. Nope. Oh, that's a new one. Shoot. Yeah, sorry, Frank, you're gonna have to take brunt of that hit. Yep. Go up. Yeah, you get your angry out, bud. It's fine. Hmm. That's not good. Wait. I'm dead, aren't I? I'm not dead. And he's actually going to be nice and just kind of runs off. Okay, I'm fine with that. Shoot. Alright, Pupper, let's keep going. If we're able to beat him in supremely lightning weak armor, then I will be super surprised, but... Ow. Not a good start, Jude. Oh boy. Shoot. I do like the super attack, though. It's a good addition for him. Apparently just running straight at that is fine. Now, why are you not flying? There you go. Ow. Come on. Let me cut off that tail, Astalos. Oh, hey, we finally got the ride on you. Up. That took a while, actually. I get that you're a master of the skies. There's really just a tiny ledge there that cock blocked me from that. That is rude. Okay. Shoot. Alright, well, if the game's gonna be rude, then I'll be rude. No? Okay. The perfect height for the tail, too. Up. There's that. Hey, the Holger. Thank you very much for the water and the bucket, and the duck. But how are things going on your side so far? Oh, there we go. There's the start of our breaks. Shoot. We're just fighting the angry electric dragon. There we go. Wait. Needed you to move a lot sooner than that. Did I just dodge that by rolling on him? Oh boy. Quite tired, but once I start writing stuff, I'll be awoke. Do you only start drinking coffee when you're starting to write? Because I'm not gonna fault you there, but like you can have coffee beforehand, Holger. There's nothing stopping you. Shoot. No, you don't drink coffee? That seems fair. Shoot. Coffee can be a wee bit dangerous, so... Oh. I want to cut that off so badly, but it's so awkward, though, just jumping around like a lunatic. Up. That you're running. Okay. That's fine. Shoot. I'm assuming then you just need to get all your creative energies out then, in order to get your brain running. Because that's definitely understandable. Very few times I've broken coffee and one cup just makes me shaky, so I'm staying away from it. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Shoot. Oh, it's going in for big old charge. Okay. I will think that I'm going to be in the same camp in that regard, just because I know I don't drink coffee fairly regularly either. I tend to have it mostly as like a treat for food. So like coffee-related chocolates or coffee-related cakes, just because I know coffee cake is a fairly good combo most of the time. Dude. It'll run. Hopefully it's not out of my head. Oh, you should be fine. As long as... Damn it. As long as you're not working on a piece of horror, then you should be fine in that regard. Up. Oh. Actually flinched you with that. That isn't actually what I wanted. Dude. Yeah, you do your smack. There we go. I think that's the... Oh. And of course the dog gets the tail cut. I've been working on that thing the entire time, and you get the tail cut. Doo-doo-doo. Damn it. Doo-doo-doo. I cannot see that emote because I am a little bit blind. There we go. Alright, so we've broken the wings and we've got a tail cut. That's good. Too bad the tail cut just kind of turns his scissors into a knife. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start doing stuff then. I'll be chilling in the back. Alright, sounds good. I'm hoping the slight change in how I'm running the stream will help with the chill. That did not do much. I figured a lo-fi list would work relatively well for Monster Hunter, because that's clearly what I'm doing here, is relaxing. Yeah. But enjoy your work. Well, we just started, so we'll still be here for a hot minute. I mean, I'll take the roar. Oh boy. Move. Oh boy, I'm so dead. I'm not dead. And thank you for the posture check. Apparently I should pay more attention to that. Hop. Take that. Oh boy, you're desperate to try and murder me, aren't you? Dude. Alright, so we just gotta break his face now, from what I've seen. Oh, never mind. Pupper got it. Pupper's apparently extremely proficient in breaking faces. Oh boy. That didn't kill me. I'm surprised by that, actually. Because that realistically should have. Go for it. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess it would make sense to have a turf war with Mizu. Ooh, poor Mizu's getting their booty kicked. Oh. We got another chance at it. Alright, so 1, 2. Oh. Perfect. We got 2 bonks in with that. Now we get the Mizu to play with. Kind of one of Astalos' weaknesses. There we go. There's some bubbles. And one more. Alright. Middle of the cave. This is fine. We're just going to beat up this electric dragon with a soap fox. And see how much we can damage this face before he wakes up. Not much. A lot of mats, though. I deserve that. Wing claw. Okay. Take that. Damn it. Oh, dear God. Oh, we didn't get hit by that. Getting surprisingly lucky with those. Alright, give me that. He's flying off. That's fine. Alright, Pupper, let's go find him. At least broken everything on him, which means he's fairly close. At least he should be. Oh. There we go. A little bit extra rations in. Hey, buddy. Nope. There we go. Hey. Full Fango now is certainly not the time. Shoot. Screw you, sir. And it looks like I need to break that wing still. Because it should be kind of in piecemeal like the other one is. Oh crap. I am in kill range. Shoot. Oh, I'm almost out of those. Free meal has not been my friend this time. Ooh. Mizu's back. There we go. Now, better question, is Mizu going to do anything with this? Or is Mizu also just going to come after? Shoot. Oh. Oh, Mizu left. For Rathian to pop. Okay. Yep. There we go. There's the break. Alright, Aslos, you're looking kinda bad. Actually, I need to get some more juice. Nope. Nope. There's my juice. Oh boy. Not dead. Close, though. There we go. Alright, Astalos, do your thing. Shoot. Oh. Shatten's coming for a visit. What do you feel like doing, Shatner? Are you not actually in the area? You're a small boy. There we go. Oh, you're tired. Well, that's a shame for you. Off you go. Alright, that was at least a good point. Alright, Pupper. What's the best way for us to actually get over there? Shoot. Hey, Astalos, buddy. How's it going? You're one of the ones I would like to make knives of soon. Because I remember Astalos' knives being fairly good on the elemental side. So it would be very nice to actually have those in our arsenal. Oh. Nope. Probably just do that. Don't think we'll need to fly as much anymore. We've been reaching a little bit with the flying. Hello, sir. Oh, that'll be a big pop. Move. Yep. That was misplaced. Shite. Oh, wait. That was the one-shot move, too. Alright. And should be okay to take a hit. As long as it's not that hit. Up. Ooh, he's capable. Guess I'll also have to wait for a point where he actually calms the hell down. Ow. Oh shit. Here. Little mermaid. Okay. Hey, bud. Oh, you didn't do the sweep. Alright, that's cool. Oh, shit. That's not good. Thank you for your meal. Alright, looks like he's gonna go to sleep. Let's just get a couple extra hits in, so that way he doesn't recover immediately upon sleeping. Alright, Pupper, let's go and find him. Does it go up or does it go down? Or does he just go sleep on the beach? Because he's got a summer home there. What are you feeling like, Ast? Hey, Rathian. Don't mind me. Ah, there he is. Guess he does just want to sleep in a cave then. Alright, let's just let him sit down. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can remember if he can actually be put in a thunder trap. If not, then we are screwed. I guess if it's for a second, that works. Cool, one Aslos caught. Should help us out a little bit. I'm assuming we'll need to do at least a couple more to get enough for the knives, but... Peaceful little taser dragon. Let's see what the doc's been up to. And Switch controller, I don't need you today. We'll need you on Saturday. What's up, Doc? Nice proper tall Bavarian, then? Or clovers. Or is he a botanist? Okay. I'm fine with having a botanist. They always know where to plant themselves. And that's a very familiar face, actually. It looks surprisingly similar to the Bavarian and Rise that we dealt with at Site 3. Wouldn't surprise me if that's where they're pulling from, though.
いいとは。メルゼナ・ハクティエ・スラーティ、アファーシトーポル・ベオラーム。
Oh, okay. The vampire pregnancy is about as big of a problem as we should have figured. That's fine.
フィクラデ・トーマ。ミールオ・クーラ・ゲラート。
Yeah, that sounds like DLC.
リ・エ
Cool.
ルガド・ジ
At
ーラ
least the
シフ
doctor
リーゴン。
recruitment was relatively easy. Not gotta worry about that at least. Let's see. We did not get anything fancy. Get the crest, though. That's at least nice. I guess let's just see how much we need for the knives, then. Oh, Nick. How are you doing today? Hmm. The medicine I carried back then will work perfectly for this. The poison afflicting Lady Fiore now is precisely the same as which once inflicted sufferers of the plague. Oh, okay. Not really a poison at all, it's a virus somehow similar to another known as the Frenzy. Oh. We're implanting the Frenzy into people now. Okay. This poison or the virus. I know Kirio can carry it, and so does Malzeno. But the last time Malzeno was around, there was no Kirio in sight. Symbiosis in Malzeno hasn't developed yet, and the juvenile Curio preyed on humans instead of monsters. So that's what the plague really was, and why the virus ripped through the population like it did. Okay. So I guess this is just an earlier version of the frenzy that our lovely little friend Gore had, or the Magalas had, rather. Kagaro's wound. Kagaro's words that you relayed to me as we traveled here. Okay. No, the young lady my master had entrusted Kagero safe and well. It's wonderful news. I left one day to gather herbs as usual, but while I was gone, my hometown was destroyed, and I've never forgiven myself since. I did right, but having failed my people by not protecting the village, I couldn't face him. Oh, okay. I guess he used to be with our lovely little dude. Lovely little lion man from the village. That's fine. Oh, we got a lot of side quests, too. Hello. Got a favor to ask. Don't suppose it's something silly, like capturing the wolf, or one of the swaxes. I don't remember what swax that might be, actually. Sue? What's up, Sue? Master Soupy is getting all worked up about finding something rare, but I'm worried that it's cursed buddy equipment. The Noger fur and Mizutsune purple fell for the cat. I'm assuming that's the Palico hammer and the dog hammers? Let's see. Snooker Electrofur Plus. Don't know if that's something we can deal with. Oh, nice Elgato ticket. We'll take that. Alright, well, let's see what the Astalos has in terms of armors for us. Oh, delivery, you say? No, I didn't really want to chat with you, cat. The event quests keep popping out. To forge special layered armor. Eventually I'll have to look at all these for the exclusive armors, but that might be after we're done streaming it. Because it is fun to stream, but there are other games I would like to get to, at the very least. Nice. And then we've got a message, do we? Master wants to see us in the hub. Okay. Not there. Let's see. Here's the Buddy Plaza, too. Now, who in the Buddy Plaza would want to talk to us right now? Probably to deal with that, but... Oh, it's you. What are we doing? Oh. Buddy quest. With Master Rank Mudfish. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but sure, we'll take that. Alrighty, well, let's go see our... I was about to say let's go see our ninja friend, but I remembered we can grab our egg while we're here. Do-do-do. Oh, Kahoot friends. Let's see. Just a steel egg. Okay. Let's see then. I think no one else directly wants to. Oh. The quest maiden wants to go hunting with us. I guess she does use the heavy bow gun. Oh wow, Master Rank 4 with Wrath. Okay. And you've got a side quest for us as well. What's up, buddy? Ooh, triple threat. Rathian, Magnamalo, and Nargacuga. Hmm. Interesting combo. Is that all for the main plaza? Looking like it. Alright, Master. What's up, bud? Oh, you want to do one of these too. Okay. And yeah, Zinogre. Makes sense. You have pseudo Zinogre armor, so you probably just like hunting that thing. And then the other sister also wants to hunt with us. Or Mizutsu. Okay. Alright, that works. Guess while we're here... Hello, blacksmith buddy. Let's see here. Next nom. That guy, right. Let's see, Lunagaron. Decent looking knives, but not super useful outside of the purple sharpness if you can keep that running. I need to hunt Goss. Right, upgrading these would actually be kind of important. I should check to see if I actually have any Goss hunts. That would actually be a good thing to do. Because a lot of what's coming up is just going to be pure... Oof. Need a lot for that. It does upgrade off of cleavers, though. And that would only require one more wing membrane, too. So, one more hunt, and then making these. Pretty sure I can just do. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Then here. There we go. And we just need one more wing brain for that. Or wing membrane for that. It's not too bad. I should check in our quest listing, though, to see if we can upgrade our ice knives a bit. Item loads. Be nice to actually get you guys to be a little bit higher. a little bit more ice tied to you. What about our armor? Can we upgrade that any further, or is it just stuck where it is? We can increase it one more level. Not a massive increase, but it's better than nothing. Oh. Ah, I'm poor. Okay. Oh well, bit by bit. I'll remember to at least just upgrade that. Let's see, can I actually take mastering quests from you? I can't take mastering quests from you. Is Gus Harag anywhere in here? Or have I bypassed him at this rate? I have just completely bypassed him. That is incredibly rude of me. Alright, Gus, what are you weak to again? I'm assuming fire, but... Gus. Yep. Yep, fire. Okay. That's not too bad. Fire knives, fire knives. Wherefore art thou, fire knives? Yeah, you guys. Upgrade some of these other ones at some point, I feel. Because we should have more of these. If I took the quest, I can't go visit the blacksmith. Oh no, I can. Can I upgrade these knives any further? I can't. Interesting. We should have Axonom Master Rank availability right now. Weird. Wonder if I just haven't hunted one yet. No, it should still show a block there, even if we haven't hunted it yet. But we have. Weird. Oh well. This is part of the reason I wanted to build up our Wrath Knife collection as well, but we're just not having fun with the Desire Sensor on the Wrath Knives. Oh nice, we got all of it. Perfect. Alrighty then, let's go bully Gus Harag a little bit. We need to get a couple pieces off of him. I believe his hands specifically we need to break for this, but... Really, here. Very, very far to the north, too. Okay. Village. Pick up your items first. Master rank. This is where things can actually kill you. Yeah. Let's see, who else do we got? We got Blood Orange by Shot and Lagombe. So we'll have a little bit of a tussle within the frozen areas since Goss and Lagombe are probably only going to stick to 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Sloth buddy. But we'll have to see about that. Give me that. Alright, Goss. Are you bullying Lagombe right now? Should we be worried for a rabbit friend? Cool. It's good for right now. Alright, Goss. Hello. Move. Oh, there goes our white sharpness already. That's about expected. Oh boy. Sir. Oh. I meant to hop off that. That's fine. Thankfully, we don't have a crippling weakness to ice, so this fight won't be as bad. Gombe's here. Now, do you guys have turf war? Not a proper turf war, at least. Although, thanks Lagombe for getting rid of the ice knives. There we go. Oh, I didn't actually get the right on Lagombe with that. Okay. Oh, there goes the ice knives. And there goes Lagombe. That's fine. Boy. Oh boy. Okay, you hurt like a bitch. Noted. Ah, no. Not a fan, sir. Gonna have to ask you to calm down with that. If children aren't allowed to have knives like those, I severely doubt you are either. Ow. Yep. Ooh, it does hit. Okay. There we go. Oh. And off he goes. Alright, Mr. Bearman. That's how you feel like doing this. Oop. Thank you, Pepper. Just top us off. Be safe. I feel like we're woefully under-armored nowadays. There's the swipe. Oh. Gotta remember that when he does that, I should not be standing in front. Dude. Oh. Nope. Thank you for the double swipe, buddy. I think that was Chip. I feel like we should not have lost this much health. Oh. Okay, no. He be Anki. He's gonna be pulling out his ice knife. I guess this gives us time to heal. Shoot. I also like how that gives him an SNS too. Like, it's not even just specifically a blade. Bro just gives himself SNS for the utility. And I find that quite enjoyable. Oh, move. Oh, I can't avoid it by being on the back. Okay. Nope. Come on, shove it in the ground. Shoot. That's not what we're looking for. Trying to not get our teeth kicked in by Goss Harag, please and thank you. Said please. There's the big swipe. There we go. That's broken off. I wonder if you can break off that shield as easily. Because that's just a condensed chunk of ice. That part's not even subtle. You do get the animation like you can. Hey, there we go. And now he's angry. Okay, buddy, if you want to throw a tantrum, you're more than welcome to. But we're not running a daycare here. Wait. Oh boy. I am not paying attention to the damage I'm taking. Oh, there he goes. Alright, buddy. I've gotten you into 2 rage states so far. Could definitely be doing worse. Oh, we meet up with Lagombi again. Yeah. They're just chilling. And off goes Lagombi. It knows it's not the main target, so it's not even going to bother trying. Also, the fact that you don't seem to get tired is supremely weird. Oh boy, move, move, move. Up. Damn it. Of course, you use the big AoE attacks on the distraction. Nope. Nope. I can't see anything. Please move, Jude. Oh. Really move forward to do that? No. There we go. I think that's face broken? There we go. Now, can I break the shield? Ow. Oh boy. Nope. Yo, doing alright there, Goss? You a little drunk? And having some of that midnight oil? That very nice exclusive Red Bull that you shove in the freezer and it hopefully doesn't just explode on you. There we go. Trunk broken. Nope. Now, can I just break that entire thing off, or do I just have to break both chunks and he's done? Nope. There we go. SNS broken. I'll take that. There we go. One claw broken. Oh, you just completely 180'd on us. Okay. Alright, Popper, come here. Got some prep work to do. Shoot. I see you're going for Lunagaron's cave. The good thing he's not here right now, because I'm sure he'd kick your ass. Alright, Goss. Got one more hand to break. You gonna give it to us? We're gonna have to fight for it. Nope. we go. Both hands and face broken, so we're good there. I should get a little bit more juice. Oh. Perfect. Ow. Bad. That is a lot of chip damage, Goss. You sure you're not looking for the Fritos? Then... Oh no, you're just straight up leaving. I thought you were going for an attack there. Dude. Bro apparently just wanted to go outside. Felt like it wasn't in need of timeout anymore. Oh, he can go down there. Okay. Kind of figured the ice monsters would stay to the ice areas, but I guess Goss kind of just says, fuck you, I want to go down south. I want to be a bird now. Also deal with by shotting. Oh, because your food is here. Gluttonous little bastard. You actually gonna come after me by shotting? We're not even bothering you. Oh, we get the Goss right again. Interesting. Well, what I'm gonna do then is do that. Oop. And we'll bully with by shot here. Oh. Oof. You're not doing well here, bud. That takes so much prep time. There we go. Perfect. Alright, Goss. Need you to take... Ooh. That's quad 9. How the fudge nugget did you get a quad 9 on that? Okay. Nope. Oh. He went double knife this time. Oops. Oh boy. Alright, Goss, my boy. I see that you don't necessarily care about Sword and Shield Love anymore. You don't care about its utility as much. Oh boy. That really? Okay. Oh boy. I'm not dead. We'll take that. Up. Yep. Screw your double knife attack. Oh, Jesus. Ow. That's fine. Alright, Goss. You're now... Well, you're out of knives and you're out of Red Bull. You good now? Can we just have a nice leisurely chat about how you should be staying in the warm weather to not be bothering everybody? Although I am imagining a variant that just uses the earth to do those attacks instead of ice. And it just does the most blunt damage possible. Dude. Bad spot? No. He's just getting angry. Buddy boy wanted to go after some Red Bull collection. Oh, and his double knife. Hey, bud. Ah, damn. I can't avoid the full combo. That's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's ready to cap. And that really hit me. Okay. Wonder if I can just get him in the trap then. Hey, buddy. Ooh. That's the smallest goss I've hunted, huh? Okay. Well, though. Goss down. See if we got what we needed to actually upgrade those knives.
Your niece.
Or if we get the special stuff. No. Desire sensors on. We're not getting special stuff. And rank 127 too. Slowly getting up on that rank. Oh. You want to allow my mouse out here. Okay. Oh yeah, all that stuff's done. Probably go deal with that. Shoot. There's no... Let's go talk with our girl. See what she's up to. Shoot. I guess this just opens up the next block of the 4-star quests. Which gives us Sinogur. Oh, hey, Pinecone's back. I forgot about Pinecone coming back. You will actually be useful, 'cause I'm pretty sure you're a dual blade set too. And then they just... Oh, wow. They just flat give us Magma Almadron. Okay. And then a combo between Barioth and Magnamalo. Weird that they kind of just throw that at you. No intro or anything. Well, Seregios is definitely up there, though. Seregios is a knife set, or at the very least a sharpener set. Let's see. Okay, good. We did get what we needed from Goss, so I guess we just need the Cryo Sack then. Cryo Sack wouldn't happen to be Barioth, would it? It's Barioth. I need Barioth. Yep. Target reward, cap reward, and a carve. Although carve is a better chance. Alrighty, well. Yes, we're doing that combo quest. Oop. And then we'll switch over to the water knives once we need to deal with Magnamalo, but... Shoot. Oh, nice. We'll take all 4. And it is fairly quiet. Maybe this will be a good chance to just do a quick bit of advertising then. Seems like everything's just working. Let's see here. Currently, some Monster Hunter shenanigans. Monster Hunter shenanigans. Rise. Yeah. Then I'll put it in zoos as well. Not much, considering we're an hour in, but... Hey. That's fine. Alright then, Barioth. Let's see what we can do against you. And Magnamalo. Magnamalo's a bit of a tricky one, but should be fine. Alright, Pupper. Let's go deal with the very angry kitty and a very angry doggy. Here. Which is at least a good combo quest, because it wouldn't hurt to get all the mats needed for the Barioth knives and the Magnamalo knives. Well, I think we're a little behind on the Magnamalo stuff, so this will just be future prep. Barioth. How's it going, you big kitty? Goldfish. Perfect. Hello, kitty. Actually, a very big kitty. Can't dodge that. Alright. Hip check. That's fine. Nope. There we go. Ugh. That's not smart. Alright, yeah, it's been a bit. That's fine. Oh, he's angry already. We barely started. There we go. That's fine. Wait. There's the dive. Hip check, which we don't care about. That I do need to be a little more careful on, though. And hey, the Solace. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully your stream ended up going well, and you're able to either finish up or get the last little remnant done on the Lushi piano. Or your, the piano, I believe, is for the follow alert, right? Or the donation alert. It has been a while since I've paid a super close attention to the alert images. I at least managed to get in a better place than I did at last stream. Oh, Synth is on donation? Okay. I guess we haven't seen a flat donation in a while, so that's just my bad. Dude. But good to hear that you've at least made some progress on that. Because I know it can always be a little bit awkward when you're just kind of sitting on a piece for too long and you're just not sure where you want to go with it. Done already. Ready? But you'll be done soon enough. I know you've got Mira ready for the sub-alerts. Or at least Mira's most of the way there. Cute. And then once you get Lushi done, then that should be good. How the hunt's going? The hunts are going okay so far. We did finish up our Astalos rank 4 advancement quest. So we're at least in the second part of Master Rank 4. Ooh, angry little kitty. But Astalos, being a being that would murder us, made me think that we should maybe upgrade our stuff a little bit before we hunt him a little bit too hard. Thankfully, a monster that is affectionately named the Pinecone Dragon has appeared in the second part of Master Rank 4. So I'm going to work on our ice knives first, and then we'll probably hunt Pinecone until I can get a full armor set of that. Because that set tends to have protective polish on it. And protective polish is very good for dual blades. You can't really get me from there. But Pinecone is also just nice because we haven't seen him from, I think Generations Ultimate is the last time we've seen him actually, so we haven't seen him since the 3DS. Or the Switch, rather. Like, early Switch. Dude. And that's an if. I don't actually remember if Sergios was on Gen Ultimate. It's been a while since I've done Gen Ultimates. I should probably be using some of my skills. Ow. Okay. But Pinecone Dragon is both fun and a gigantic pain in the ass because he's the Pinecone Dragon but also the Bleed Dragon. So he was the introduction to bleeding in whichever game he was actually introed in, which gave people a little bit of interest in what the hell you're supposed to do. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed that. Let's do bird mode. Yeah, Strategios is fun. Hopefully we get the cryosac we need from this guy here. Get the cryosac from him, and then we'll be able to work on Pinecone a little bit. And then if my left hand starts hurting too much, I'll just kind of swap over to working on 2.0. Because I think, for the most part, texturing is just about done. I do just need to fix the boots. So we'll have to do a little bit of a case study on how leather on boots is supposed to look like. And you, sir, are being a jerk. Taking that. That works. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Move. Darioth, you're being a very angry kitty today. And I'm not sure I like it very much. Especially considering the hip check you seem to have just stolen from Plesioth. No one likes Plesioth's hip check at all. There's the wing. God, I've been trying to break those for a bit. Yep. Oh. There we go. Ooh. That was a good head break, I believe. Yeah, head break. I gotta work on that tail. Up. He's running away already. Angry little kitty indeed. Oops. I guess past that, Solace, what are your plans for streams upcoming? Just because I know with the Lucy and Mira done, I don't know if you have any other alerts that you'll need to update, but just a little curious. Oot. Oh, wrong wing to go after. I can't call it done right now because I can't really see it. That's fair. Come on. There you go. Well, once you're able to get those transplants in, then you'll have to let me know as to what you're thinking in that regard. Oot. Goodbye, Barioth. I'm gonna go after that tail real quick. Perfect. Tail achieved. And the hip check of champions, which I'm not sure why you can do when you're tied down, but sure. Oot. Oh, we actually got that. There we go. Here's the wing. Which means you should be getting close, considering this is a 2-mon hunt. Oh. Drink that. Oot. Oh, look at you. You're too angry to stand up straight. Oot. Screw you, sir. You're not allowed to do your hip checks. That is the Plesioth move, and Plesioth is illegal in Rise. Don't know why they brought him back in World, but he's illegal here. And you're not allowed to use his moves. Alright, Pupper. You kind of need your help here. Oot. Oh, nice. We got a grinder off that. Chip damage. Screw you, sir. I'm carving your tail. Perfect. Oot. Let's see here. Also, I hope that the music balance is fine. Admittedly, I did go with a lo-fi list for this instead of the synthwave one, but I figured it would just kind of work with the excessive amounts of violence and murder that we're pulling right now. And it just kind of keeps me in a good headspace while I'm doing this, because I find Monster Hunter to be melodic, I guess is the best way of phrasing it. It's not really like a heavy action game to me. It's more relaxing than anything. Oot. Screw your hip check. Because, like, obviously danger does happen and all, but this is an extended puzzle game at this rate. Oot. Start playing dramatic classics like O Fortuna or Ride of the Valkyries. I mean, realistically, actually, have you heard B-52's music now I think about it? Because B-52's music is just the Ride of the Valkyries. Dude. Once we're done this hunt, we can do like a quick music comparison on Basil Geese's theme and Rise of the Valkyries, because they're very close. Like, it is uncanny how closely they used it for him. Dude. Grab that. Baroshim, okay. Whop. Hello. Sir, you should be close. I've been pummeling you for a little bit. Oot. There's the mark. There we go. There's our Trink. Well, I know B-52 is an all-American band, and they did songs like The Love Shack. The B-52 is our... Oh, I needed to do that anyways. The B-52 is our name for the Basil Geese, which is functionally a bomber plane in the shape of a dragon, which people did have some issues with back when we were, like, introduced to the guy. Rude. But once you started to learn how to fight him, it wasn't too bad. But it was just impactful because his theme is scarily close to Rise of the Valkyries, which... or Ride of the Valkyries, rather. Which didn't make sense to a lot of people at first until they realized what the point of Ride of the Valkyries was. Shoot. Item box, equipment, change equipment to water. We'll take that. I probably should hunt Basil Geese at some point. Just Basil Geese isn't a very good dual blade weapon at all. Or his armor, because his armor is like for gun lancers. But one of these days we should probably do a Basil Geese hunt. Alright, let's see here. So we need to go after Magnum Malo now. Whop. We'll take that. Go up. A jewel lily found. Oh, you're going all the way to where I was. Magnamalo. I already got my steps there. You're not allowed to go there now. Yeah. Also trying to make sure my neck actually stays right. I think what ended up happening today is during the last hour of work or so, I think I fell asleep on my couch in a very awkward position. And I kinda put a kink in my neck, which is a little annoying. So maybe what we can do is we can do the music comparison real quick. And then we can just do our usual break at the 2-hour mark-ish. Alright, Magnamalo. Let's see what we can do against you in Master Rank. Because I do need to hunt you a lot, still. Oh, you actually got me with that. And you got me with the Blight. That's disgusting. Please hit that. Thank you. Now, how... Wait. Oh, Pupper got a knockdown? Good job, Pupper. Gotta make sure to wash this puppy of their sins. No. Oh boy. That's not good. Nope. Move. Oh, it didn't get fully charged yet. That's a bit of a whiff. Up. Oh boy. We'll take that. Alright, Mag. Looks like you're just about ready for full charge. Oh, no, your tail's off. Interesting. Why is your tail off? There we go. Get back. Nope. Move. Ooh. What a nice fresh tail for us to cut. Oh, damn. Did I heal? Nice. Thank you, Animation Frames, for being nice to us. There we go. I would like to cut the tail off if we can. Whop. Nope. All of that missed. Okay. Alright, Angry Pupper. What do you got for us today? Nope. Oh, because I'm in demon mode, that's why. I forgot that I changed it for the aerial mode to do a separate thing. Okay. Nope. Oh. Please don't make me miss my jump, Magnamalo. Ooh. Perfect. We'll take a free knock. Up. There's the tail. Now, do you feel like leaving after that show of dominance, or was I focusing too hard on the tail? Nice. Okay. Alright, Pupper, we got some maintenance to do. We're going to show this dog who's boss. We kind of need to have everything nice and sharp. Oh, Baggy's appeared. I don't think we've needed Baggy for a while. Whop. Hello, sir. That's unfortunate. Up. Alright, well. I guess when in doubt, let's first knock him into a wall, and then knock him into Baggy? And then we'll use Baggy to bully him instead? Even though Baggy is not really one that you would use for bullying in the first place? Pop. Ooh, nice, we got a dunk. Up. And butt stomp. Alrighty, let's put him to sleep. And try and bully his hands a little bit. Oh, that is... What is that sleeping position? Magnum Mauler, are you kidding me? Okay. Fine. Go after his hands, we said. Proceeds to be in the most unhandable situation possible. Shoot. Guess we have fought Magnamalo in Master Rank already. I guess just not a ton. Oh, shit. Could actually kill us with that debuff on. That's not good. Shoot. Hello, sir. Alright, you double tap. I forgot that was a master rank mechanic. Come on. Oh, nope. Now he's very angry. Okay. Nope. 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 I really don't want Magnamalo to juggle us, if at all possible. I don't even know where I was during that. And it just felt like I was riding along his teeth. Oop. Shoot. Oh. That's not good for me, Magnamalo. I need you to stop that. Go. Gotta remember the double tap. It's the best lesson in Zombieland. Ow. Run. Free meal. Nice. There we go. Nope. That was the bad position to be in, Jude. Oh, he's real angry now. We are gonna have to expect the super shortly. You don't want him getting to this point, realistically, but you can survive it if you're careful. This is not being careful enough. Hello. Oh boy. Probably dead. Oh no, close though. And there's the roar, which means that he should be about to do his super. Nope, move. There we go. Yep. You can survive it if you dodge it. That's fine, though. Gives us the time to just go back and grab potions anyways. Shoot. Oh, Magnamalo's gone all the way to 12. Shoot. Alright, Pupper. I got some distance to cover. Pop. guess something else that I should probably be doing is trying to keep up on the anime season lately. Because I know that we've gotten the time to have the watch parties together, but that does only cover us for, at least for the ones that I was planning on watching this season with Bleach and Chainsaw Man. There's probably a few other things that I need to keep an eye on, and from what memory is telling me, I need to look into grabbing High Dive or some access to the shows on High Dive, because whenever I see shows that are just interesting for the season, they're usually on High Dive, which is getting extremely annoying. Because I know there was Call of the Night from last season, which I still need to watch. That story just looks like it'll be fairly chill and a nice laid-back goth experience, which something I never really got to have, but it seems like it would be something I enjoy at least. And then this season, I believe Akiba Maid War is something I would enjoy. But you really just go into the cave to nibble on something and then go all the way back to 6. What is your problem, Magnamalo? Oh, well, it gives me some time to sharpen. Get to have some pizza for dinner. Were you able to actually find some meatballs? That way you could make some. Left hand might not be quite there for Monster Hunter yet. It's not quite in pain yet, but it is getting there. I found meatballs, but some jerk at work ate the stuff I had in the freezer. Ugh. This is why I hate working in an office now. Because there are just burger munchers that steal your food. At least when I was in the office, I was nice and only stole from the community food. Cute. Like the freezies that we always kept in the freezers for some reason. Even in the middle of winter, because people were too lazy to actually... Oh boy. Yeah, I deserve that. There we go. Yeah, you don't touch, like, obvious food that would be someone else's. You're not gonna have people that usually have, like, a box of... Oops. Let's see, like a box of ice cream sandwiches. That's usually something the work would have actively paid for to try and keep people cool during the summer months. Are you dead? No. We're good. Oh, hey, Holger. Hopefully your idle work is going well. We're kind of just here beating up an angry puppy. Listen to some very calming music. Can I just break that? No, he's already going to the super. And I survived it. Like that. I wrote stuff, but me hand hurts. Uh-oh. Sounds like you're getting that pirate effect. Are you trying to work on some sea shanty stuff, or...? Nope. Hello, sir. Get rid of all of that noise. There we go. With that hand broken. Oh. That wasn't good. That also wasn't good. I'm assuming I was debuffed there, because I don't think that shot alone should have killed me. Ow. Yeah, man. Yeah, my neck is definitely in a very, very awkward position right now. Okay. Nope, controller. It's weird lately because I usually have issues with the bones in my neck, but the muscles in my neck are apparently more sensitive than I'm realizing. Yeah. I'll have to make sure to get the welding torch out before I go to bed. Shoot. Oh, Magnamalo. I was kinda in the zone, just wrote a descriptive essay on a lake called La Plata. Either La Plata or La Piata. I can't really see the second letter in that. That extends through 3 towns, so La Piata probably is it. And my town happens to be my town happens to be one of the reservoir can be seen from my grandma's house, and we live next to a filtration plant. Not an L. Oh, that is an L? Okay. I'm surprised I actually saw that right then. Yep. Am I on flight? Yeah, we're on flight deck. Not directly next to it, but close. That's not too bad then. You really gonna bully the baggie? You really are gonna bully the baggie. That just feels rude. What did the baggie ever do to you? Up. I'm almost done, but I'll rest before my hand tries to unalive itself. That's fair. You definitely want to make sure you're taking care of your hands, just because those are... Oh, hey. Did I refresh my trap collection? I did. Perfect. And I needed to catch one of those anyway, so that's good. Alright, let's see if we get one of those cryo sacks then. Let's see. And allow my good hand to be damaged. I need it for drawing. Exactly. You always need to make sure you have your dominant hand for your artistic endeavors. Cool. Got our sacks. Nothing fancy off Magnamalo, though. That kind of sucks. Shoot. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, let's just check where we are on the knife upgrade. Three completed requests. Yay. Let's see. Thank you, Holger. So how's the hunting? The hunting's going well so far. New armor designs available. Neat. We're kind of just working on... Okay, seems my non-dominant hand's actually acting up a bit. We're kind of just working on our MR4 stuff for now, which so far we were able to get through Astalos. And then I needed to do some Goss hunting and then some Varioth. That way I could make sure my ice daggers were up to snuff. Which... Here is the ice tree. Perfect. And then past that, I think the goal that we want to do is hunting this lovely friend. Because Mr. Pinecone here does tend to be fairly useful on the fast attacking sets, as he usually gives protective polish. I have chocolate milk as coolant today, so kind of just making sure to take it slow. But something I wanted to do for Solace's sake is because we were kind of joking before about music choice during this, and he brought up Ride of the Valkyries, which inherently is not a bad thing. But let's just take a look at what Monster Hunter did to actually get use of Ride of the Valkyries. I need to go over here. I just need to change the location of the audio just so it doesn't get picked up later. Oops. That. Oh, nice. You're not even going to pick it up at all. Well, that's nice and friendly of you. I'm trying to do something fancy here, streaming setup. Here it is. I don't know why you keep unassigning it to its audio sources, but... So... Beisuki. Spell it. Monster Hunter. That's it, it's B-A. Basil Geese theme. So, sound familiar? Whoops. I forgot keyboard controls. Like, this is as off-brand as you can get to just copy Ride of the Valkyries for one of the monsters. And I appreciate that. I do like the Basil Geese. It was a fun monster to hunt back when I was mainly using hammers and stuff, if only because the hammers for Basil Geese are actually kind of helpful. Dual Blade is definitely lower on my target list, but definitely could be a bit worse than the other explosion-based weapons. Let's see here. Thank you, Olger. But I think just for now, what I'll do is we'll take a quick break and I will do a bit of stretching and whatnot just to make sure that my exoskeleton and or internal skeleton do not hate me. And when we come back, I might do a bit of artwork. I gotta double check. Yeah, because we need to do a leather study on the boots, just so that way we can get the 2.0 model done, hopefully this year. Admittedly, that's a stretch, but we'll have to see. But I'll leave you with the tunes for now. Make sure to grab a drink and stretch as well, and I'll be back in a bit. There we go. Alrighty. Red. There you go. Taking your sweet time on that one. Alrighty, let's get rid of the Hunter window for now. I think Monster Hunter is going to be one of those things that's just kind of going to be needing to get that one ADHD food flip just in order for us to actually get that done quicker. Because it's not that I don't like playing it, but it's been very hard to focus on lately. And I'm not sure why. I think just because of the fact that I've gone through enough Monster Hunter games at this rate that it's hard, I guess, but that's fine. So let's see here. Where were we with this? So we want to fix our little boots. Edit. Mainly because of this brown texturing here, which is not the greatest thing for us. Let's see. Work boots. Because it's either the texture or it's just something else about it that did not click with me at all. Maybe it's just the colors. Colors might be a bit too different. And work boots usually don't have that big of a difference in coloration. A good pair to reference for this. Copy. Right, new. Yo, the haircut? Oh, don't worry, Holger, don't worry. I haven't even touched the hair yet. The hair's going to require just a whole other bag of worms to get that going. That. File. Open. I believe this is all with window file, right? Yeah, there we go. What's the plan for the drawing? Well, if I'm looking at my category and such for right now, the plan for the drawing will be to hack it apart and try and murder it mercilessly, just in order so that way it stays dead. Let me just change that real quick. Art. These boots were made for walk-in. Sure. I'd say that makes me old enough to remember that at least. Alright, so what can we steal from this boot design then? So the main things that I can think of are that the colorations are at least a bit darker. There's technically more we could add in terms of the rivets, I guess is the best way of explaining that. And then we can probably just make this a little bit darker to match it better with there, and maybe make it more of a felty feel to it, instead of this liney nonsense mess that I currently have going. So let's see here. Laces, rivets, bottom laces, full shading, and that I believe. But half of that. Okay. So these two folders are what I need to work with here. That line stuff is definitely pointless. Oops. All of the extra shading that I have there. A bit of it is there. Half. Okay. I think that rim itself should be alright. Let's try and fiddle with the colors on this. Why don't we do a bit of a darker brown? I'm on the wrong layer. We can do a bit of a darker brown there. We can add probably the same dark area on the back of the boot as well, just to try and mimic this idea. Which probably just be this layer for the most part, because that's all additional shine and such, right? There we go. Let's see here. Get our guide out, just that way we know how much we need to worry about this. So that, let me start. Brush, you good? Oh, that's the shading there. Okay, that's fine. I'll just have to fix that a little bit to be darker in this area. Let's put a line to here, then we can follow the curve a bit. Go down like that. That's not what I should. There we go. Something like that. And then we'll just have to do the same thing on the other side here. Let's see here. Started here, we went to here. Then we kind of just free-handed this to curve down to this spot. Which should be good. Not quite. That looks about right. Okay. Yeah, that's already looking a bit better. I just need to fix the shading on other areas. Oh, yeah, I figured music might be a bit louder. I kind of turned it up during break and forgot to actually fix that. Thank you, though, Holger. Really, the only problem is that I'm not an inherently loud person in the first place. I do have to boost myself a lot for you to actually hear me, so... Shoot. Maybe that's something I should just work on in the future, just to make myself be a little bit better heard. Layer do I have that on? Here. Okay. There. Okay. So we get rid of that. Is that 1 pixel? Brain, what are you doing? One pixel is enough to change the world, brain. Alright, there we go. Now we just need to add a small shade layer there. Would be good. And realistically, that's a light layer coming off the soles. That doesn't even need to be past this part. I don't even know what my brain was thinking when I did that. All right, let's see here. We probably want to do those the same way that we have the front tongue. Well, so let's just bring that back up. Boy. Yeah, all those are bad. Just get rid of these two sections for now. Longer required. Alright, so we have rivets going up the sides, which isn't bad. What layer do I have my rivets on? Oh. That's our base shine. Oh. I probably should have turned that off in between streams. Final points. Off. Thank you, though, Holger. It's always nice to have some folks contributing to the totem. Shade layer. That's our max layer. Grab. Need to be the neutral color. Let's see. A slightly bigger brush. There we go. We put one here. Here. There we go. Because that part done. This layer was just a brighter. Smaller. Brighter. Okay, so much brighter here. Brain is going on. Hmm. Oh, that would do it. Pay attention to your tools, Jude. That's what matters. Here. Or harder. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Less of a problem. Oh boy. Well, I can read that. Just give me one quick second to finish my thought on this section, Holger. Oop, shit. Please keep that in my window. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Oh no. That broke it. Just a little spooky trolling. Okay. Nothing wrong with a little bit of spooky trolling, at least. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, what colors did I hit? Okay, we're good. Let's see. Oh, it's the backrooms meme. Okay. If you're not careful and you no clip out of the reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow. Hey, mono yellow. The endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly selected empty rooms to be trapped in. And God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because I'm sure as well heard you. It's always nice I can actually get the color mixing to work, but no, it doesn't work for every combination nowadays. Especially when you realize that the tongues definitely don't match, but thank you for the backrooms meme, Holger. I've actually been listening to some of the, well, I've been listening to some of the SCP stuff as well as some of the backroom stuff, just because there are a couple channels on YouTube that kind of focus on that stuff, which all the power to them. It is a popular enough trend to bounce on, so you may as well bounce on it if you've got the opportunity. And Cyan Jude hits different. You really think that hits differently then? I don't suppose it's like the... Oh, you can see my eyes during this. Okay. I'm not sure how, mind you. How does that happen, actually? Because it already has to swap... I guess because it's double swapping to the blank eyes, I guess that just rotates it back around to the normal eyes. Okay. I've been following Kane Pixel Backrooms as well as MatPat's insights on it. I haven't actually been listening to those two on it. I've been listening to... There we go. I've been listening to the SCP Explained and the Backroomed Explained series or channels, just because I do enjoy the animation style that they use for there. It's not super complex or anything. It's something you could realistically do in any puppet animation program, but I just find it nice and concise, and I don't have to think about it too hard. Blur, a bit too strong. Blur, that's better. 20. Yeah. Damn it. Hey. I gotta pay attention. I'm so used to using my keypad for all my number inputs, but here's the Nask stuff on. Could go under. That works. I do find myself pausing Kane Pixels videos quite a bit. It's so tense. Really? Hmm. Well, if you feel like sharing one in the Discord, I can take a peek at that. I can take a peek at those channels like when I get the chance to. Because conceptually, I like listening to the SCP stuff and various miscellaneous monster stuff, if only because of the fact that it's nice to see what goes bump in the nights to get some inspiration off that. But I know a lot of people end up having some fun just kind of fiddling with it and making it work in their own universe, so. Yep. Let's just see how that looks. Yep. Yep. And share the playlist? Alright, that works. Thank you very much, Holger. Port. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better with a darker color on the boot itself. And then in the off chance that I need to kick someone's face in with my heels, then that part's at least there. Well, it almost feels like it should come out farther. Because that almost feels like nothing. Hmm. Well, there's a way to do that semi-cleanly. This. Get our guide layer back on, just that way I can replicate this manually on the other side. That should be far enough. About halfway in the line 3. Yep. Alright, now the fun part. And this is why it's nice to have proper art programs. You can do stuff like this in case you make a mistake. Okay, I can see distance properly. There we go. Alright, the backrooms playlist has been shared. Alright, thank you very much, Holger. Might have that on during work tomorrow. Mainly because of the fact that I'm gonna see about getting one of my COVID boosters tomorrow. I've been a bit of a scatterbrained robot and kind of half forgotten to do them. But we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. Yep. Also did notice one other thing. You guys Hey, the Nick. I got the Tims. Apparently I do got the Tims. Welcome, welcome, Nick. Hopefully the evening's running well for you so far. We're just working on our 2.0 model at the moment, and figured I may as well swag it up a little bit with some Tims. But how are things on your side? Hopefully October's been treating you well enough so far. Haven't had to worry about too many vampires yet. Yeah. Was going well until my ISP decided to fuck it up. Yeah, that sounds about right for ISPs. Why would they provide customer service when they could just make their customers' lives a living hell? Save. Here. Port. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. Just gotta clean up that line a bit. Dude has definitely taken some notes from the Miles Morales strip. Nor Halloween in general. We don't celebrate it as per. Oh, okay. That's fair. I know Halloween isn't a global thing, but it's always nice to hear when people are. Is there anything that you do around this time of year then? Or is it just kind of, it's October, so you just gotta deal with the October-y things? Because I know that, well, Halloween's not a global thing. There's usually something going on in October for folks. There we go. Like, we always have shops setting up for Halloween, but we don't have a celebration. Most that can happen is Oktoberfest. I mean, Oktoberfest is still nice to have, even though it is kind of just a glorified, hey, everybody please drink because bars are trying to set up everybody for a party, which isn't the best move, but it works technically. This is also bad. Fix this, dude. These are your Tims. You're not allowed to make your Tims look bad. And which is to say, normal Sunday. Yeah, that's basically all Oktoberfest is. It's just glorified, hey, we're going to be selling a lot more alcohol than normal, as well as the fact that there will be sausages. That's about as much as what I get for Oktoberfest celebrations up here. So I can't imagine it being too different elsewhere. Then you're actually fine. When I was learning about how to be a good Catholic boy, apparently Halloween was really supposed to be a Christian celebration where people made their prayers to fend off evil and stuff. Yeah, Halloween has a mix of traditions. I know with capitalism, basically just doing capitalism things, Halloween ended up being a slight twist on the original celebration of the holiday, which was for people to ward off demons from their home and or streets by basically hiding amongst them, I think is the idea. It's been a hot minute. Oh, nice, a sombrero. And a dice. Thank you, Ezo. And welcome, welcome. Hopefully evening's running well for you. I think it was called Hallow Eve or something like that. I believe so, yeah. The traditional info in regards to Halloween is always just kind of fun to look up. Halloween origin. Should be just a Wikipedia page, really. Oh, it's really not? Hmm. Halloween Wikipedia. Let's see. Either All Hallows Eve or All Saints Eve. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Observed in many countries, those of the Western Christian feast on All Hallows Day. Let's see. Influenced by Celtic harvest festivals, which is always good to have the Gaelics to get on that. Christian origins. Halloween is thought to have been the roots of the Christian beliefs and practices. The English word Halloween comes from All Hallows Eve, being the evening before the Christian holiday of All Hallows Day, which is the 1st of November, and All Souls Day on the 2nd. Since the time of the early church, major feasts in Christianity had vigils that began the night before, as did the Feast of the All Hallows. These 3 days are collectively called All Hallows Tide, and are a time when the Western Christians honor and All Saints pray for the recently departed souls. I guess it still does have some link from the old Christian bits, but definitely there's a lot more history tied to that than I'm going to be able to find. And then Mexico has El Día del Muerto. Fuck, Jude. El Día del Muerto. Why can I not say muerto so cleanly? Where they leave mementos and other items at relatives' graves and essentially return from the dead to visit. Yeah, I have heard of the days like that, because there's also, I don't want to say Cinco de Mayo, but there's some other named holiday that I know of that actually just might be related to Spanish culture in general, and it might just be Los Muertos, but I know that there has been a couple in the past where it has just been, oh, that's the one I hate to, where a lot of cultures just kind of have a ritualistic day where they're able to, heard that, able to have their families visit again for the one last time for the recently departed, which is a good gesture, at least. It's not the worst thing to be teaching your family members, at least. Give me my back, please, and thank you. Give me a slightly smaller brush. I think part of that is why the sugar skull aesthetic ended up getting a little bit more worldwide popularity as well. Because don't the sugar skulls have something tied to either Mexican or Spanish culture? That's smaller, but that's fine. When I think about it, I should learn about Puerto Rican folklore, because we weren't taught about that stuff. Puerto Rican stuff isn't bad to look up. I believe they would have something similar to this more Spanish links, or even by some extension the Mexican links, but there are just a lot more links there than you might imagine on first point. The ID spawn for the day. Have a good stream. Alright, sounds good, Solace. Hopefully you can get a good rest and that your eyes end up fixing themselves a little bit so that way they can see tomorrow for work. Shoot. Port. Okay, yeah, that looks a bit better. Now we just gotta do the actual shading on the boot to make it look a little bit more felt-y. So it'll essentially be kind of the similar pattern I ended up doing on the jeans here, just to give them that little fuzz that makes them stick out a little bit. And then I'll probably look on adding some shading from the jeans themselves on there, but not a ton, probably just like up there-ish. Then we should be good on boots. Alright, let's see here. Kind of got rid of the areas for them, but just add another grouping here. We have El Chupacabra and La Llorona here. The former is interpreted as a gargoyle, while the Mexican is, while in Mexico is Sasquatch, and the latter is pretty much the same as in Mexico, which is basically a headless woman. I mean, a headless character in the first place is usually a good thing to have during the spooky months. This is always fairly heavy ties when it comes down to things like the Headless Horseman and that old Gaelic story. Mainly because once you're able to take a head off of something, that ends up making things fun. And hey, the cheese. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the evening's treating you well, and October hasn't been too rough on you so far. Hey, and how are things on your side? And thank you for the coolant and the joint realignment. Joints have been a little awkward tonight anyways. Hey. Ow. Hey, brain, what were we doing? Trying to make this more felty. Actually, what are the fantasy race of people who can remove and reattach the heads called? That would be the Doolahans, Holger. Doolahans are an old... Doolahans are functionally just the Irish Grim Reapers, so... But they are the spirit beings who are able to just kind of take off their heads, and there's supposed to be some entrance to the soul, or something to do with their soul, emanating from their detached neck. As well as the fairly classic Headless Horseman story, where they will hunt religiously for their heads if they are ever to lose them in the first place, which is a good romantic tale, but definitely not something you want to be on the other end on. Big. That's too small. Those are pretty cool, not gonna lie. That's probably because modern interpretations are quite the opposite of spooky. Yeah, modern interpretations of Doolahans tend to not be super spooky because they kind of just take the one aspect of them being the fact that they can remove their heads and just do whatever else they want with them, not taking into effect everything else that a Doulahan can do. And thank you for the coin, cheese. I'll have to go to an arcade at some point to actually use that. Down, boy? There we go. How would eating work for a Doulahan? From what I recall, for most Doulahans, since they're technically a spirit beast, they don't usually have a need to eat, but the concept is that the two halves of their neck are connected via a spiritual link. So what ends up happening is that they would just end up eating it, and then it transports from the head to the basically other half of the esophagus, even if the heads are disconnected. I know that's how it's used in a good bit of popular media, at least, but there could be other ways you could use it too. But that does kind of just depend on your interpretation of it, to be honest. One I've seen was wormholes. Yeah. Wormholes is like the general explanation for it, just because saying that 2 points of space are connected via a spiritual link is a lot easier than just saying that it happens. Darker? make this part brighter? Actually, no. Brighter this way. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of fun ways you can kind of just interpret Doulahan stuff. I know if you start reading some more spicy manga, people try and develop various ways that a Doulahan's head is just connected to the body. Mainly because of the fact that it usually just gives you a few more options at the end of the day when you can, but usually speaking, once you get into the spices, that's usually when people are delving into stuff a little bit more anyways, so I can't really fault the logic. Some people want to just make it work. Some people want to have fun. Try that. I may not have chakra, but I'm not out of options. Exactly, exactly. Port boots. That is barely noticeable. Maybe I could get away with making this a little bit more obvious. That one? I know that I did actually get a Doulahan character commissioned for me because I wanted to just have Kin make a character for me due to their design experience being a little bit better than, or a fair bit better than mine is. So it's nice to see how Kin was able to get stuff developed. But oh, that's the admires. But I did have this character developed for me, which she is a Dualon technically. Her head does pop off, but I had it set up in a way where there was just, because most modern depictions of the Dualahan have like a choker of some kind to hide the detached area between the head and the neck. But my thought on there would be to have an individual choker where uh, there would be some additional sound controls on it, just so that way, if anything were to like pop her head off anyway, she'd still have sound coming from that area, and it wouldn't be like too foreign. Also, just gives her like little buds that she could pull out when she's not needing to wear like the Chonk headphones. So that was fun to go over the design process with Ken. I'll have to see if I can do anything with that character in the future, just because I do technically have a live 2D model of that as well, but it's not rigged. So I'm gonna have to look into possibly getting that rigged at some point. But rigging was expensive. I didn't quite have the time for it. See here, just quickly select this stuff. Well, it makes life easier. Have you seen Thousand Year Blood War recently? I'm super hyped with how the anime is going so far. Yeah, I've seen the first episode at least. I don't have access to Disney Plus, and Hulu's not legal in Canada. So, and I don't feel like VPNing over to Hulu just to make an account there. But I have been watching it with some buddies because a friend was able to get access to Disney Plus thanks to another one of her friends who was able to um, Another one of her friends who had Disney Plus in the first place. Not on Disney yet? The first episode's on Disney at least. I'm assuming the second episode isn't. Oh, I'm still on the spray. Work. Big. Just see how that looks. Save. G. Yep. Or it might be I normally just use a VPN. All good there, cheese. All good there. I'd have to ask our friend, but I think it is a Tuesday release, so the second episode should be up. Oh yeah, that's not even noticeable. I need to go further down. Save. Yeah, I'm not following it too closely, just because me and the Bear crew are just kind of watching it on Sundays. We have a watch party on Sundays when we're watching that. Alright, yeah, that looks a bit better. You have to go real far down for that, Jesus. That a wee bit smaller. But so far so good at least when it comes down to the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I know that people are excited that it's finally coming, and I mean I am too, but so far haven't heard anything super negative in that respect, so I'm completely hoping for the best when it comes down to the animation crew actually being able to pull this one off. Because people have waited for Thousand Year Blood War for a while now. And I can't imagine people being supremely patient with them over this one. I think that should keep us solved on boots for now. I am liking the look of that a bit better. Even though this does not look great, but that's fine. What else do we need to do? My face when Bleach returns and I'm able to pay for the other streaming services. That's understandable, Holger. That is completely understandable. I know that, like, I was mostly just pissed that Crunchyroll lost the licensing to it somehow. Like, out of all of the shows, Bleach is a major one. You do not want to be losing that to Disney. I might change this up a little bit. Right. But I'm assuming there are going to be additional ways for people to get their hands on it this time at least. At the very least, with the current streaming enterprises, people are going to be more than willing to just kind of share it with others. Face paint edit. You're gonna like episode 2? I should, yeah. If I recall correctly, they are able to get to the starting point of the invasion, for not spoilery explanation at least. Disney put these knees on their chin and ran with Bleach. They really did. I don't even know why Disney, of all people, wanted to get their hands on Bleach. That is, like, so far out of their normal comfort zone. Unless someone just saw blood on the walls and realized, oh, hey, people kind of want this. Maybe we should steal it so that way we can get people over to Disney Plus. In which case, They probably have gotten a few people at least, but I doubt it's super constant. The invasion starts on episode 1. That's the actual reason. I guess the invasion does technically start on episode 1. I meant the invasion of Area 2 more so. Or at least the visualization of the Area 2 invasion. Let's see here. What I want to do with you. Face paint, you've been awkward to me, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I can already tell that's going to be far too much. There we go. Many people, me included, were scared that Disney would censor the heck out of it. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Disney is fairly well known for their censoring. Cough, cough, Owl House, cough, cough. But it seems like we're good so far, at least. So that's good. People won't have to worry too much about it. Let's see here. Spray brush. A little bigger. Oh, I'm still using black. Honestly, just I need a little bit here at least, but yep. They were about to introduce Midnight Suns, which is a more dark group of Marvel heroes on Disney Plus, so yeah, having a bit more grit will be something we'll have. I mean, I'm glad they're starting to just kind of dip into the darker side of Marvel at least, because I know that Marvel has enough squeaky clean stuff to work with, but it's definitely a lot nicer when you delve into the more fun stuff. Like, is Lobo Marvel? Does Disney actually have control over Lobo? Company has Lobo. Or is that DC? Lobo Comics. Lobo is DC. Okay. Don't recall if... Let's see. Don't recall if Disney has control over DC yet. Hey, the Jasper. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the evening's running well for you so far. And then Zangetsu is my favorite anime character, so I'm super stoked for his return. That's fair. Zangetsu's anime appearances always end up being a fairly enjoyable thing overall.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the Karen run, Jasper. Hopefully the night runs well for you. Running in the moonlight, Jasper. What time is it actually? Night's actually been going relatively quick so far. I guess that's just kind of what happens when you're streaming. Jude with a fresh cut. Seems you've met my barber. No, don't worry, don't worry. We'll get to the hair eventually. I'm just not sure when I want to start that, to be honest. We do technically have a healthy amount of time now, so I technically could try and work it out now. Actually, I'm running in the 90s. Though I don't remember the tune for running in the 90s. It has been a hot minute. Okay, good. I can just get rid of that. How dost set up custom hair again? Ah, okay. see. Edit hairstyle? There's the mesh. Okay. And we don't have mirror turned on. Let's see. And Ichigo's realization about his self and his swords without getting super spoilery. Yeah, the Ichigo realization of actually going on is going to be a fairly interesting scene for them to get done. I'll have to see how they do it too, because they might actually be able to expand on it a little bit, which I'd be excited for. Hair is hard, that's why I bought mine on Booth. Fair. The hair in Vroid is a gigantic pain in the ass, which is probably why a lot of people don't necessarily do it manually. But I am a masochist, so I'm fine with just making it work. Cute. Up. Alright, let's see here. Can I change that color at all? I can. This is going to be changed very heavily later, but this is just for getting it going. Outline color. There we go. Honestly, I kind of want to draw Raspo Coco Jude. The phrase in question is a slang we use to describe people with shaved heads or really short hair. Doesn't seem like a bad thing, but I know that I'm not usually one to have, like, bald. I'm not usually bald at the very least. But you're more than welcome to try if you want, but it's definitely not my usual style. Let's see here. So we start in the middle. Just get the basic of this going. Okay, good. That'll change both for us. This maneuvering. Let's see. Did you know they're going to animate the Hell arc? And I need to read / watch Burn the Witch. Yeah, I would recommend Burn the Witch just because Kubo had a good amount of fun on Burn the Witch from what I could tell. So I can only imagine that a secondary reading of such will probably serve people a lot better off for knowing where Kubo's mindset is going forward, especially with the Hell arc eventually coming to pass, which will be relatively fun. This also needs to go down a lot further. First one, at least. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, don't fuck with that. That'll help. We have our usual graph. Oh, that makes life a lot easier. I'll draw you with the fresh cut and drip. Gonna be bussin', as the kids say. Oh, God. The kids saying their bussin' term is always just awkward with the various definitions of what bussin' can actually mean. Hmm. Would help this a little bit. Get this to come out a little bit, just so that way it sits outside of the coat. There we go. Bit better. All right, let's see here. Then if I could get this to curve inwards here, that might help us a bit, but let's see how this goes. Then I should probably make this not as extreme. Actually, that almost works out well. Almost. Here. Just move this in general down. Oh, wait, are they not linked anymore? There we go. Gotta remember to have your mirror tool on at all times. Else you will get majorly screwed over. Bit too close to the head. Okay. That should be okay. Fix that. There we go. Monday's going to be awesome. I'd assume Monday will be fairly helpful this time, now that we've got a good anime season on the bend at least. Just deselect that. There we go. Form factor will need a little bit of work. Okay. Let's see. That out. That out. There we go. Better. What's funny is even though I find some of the modern slang a bit strange, it stuck with me because I used to talk with friends that used them a lot. And at least in Puerto Rico, the slang I learned IRL is in Spanish, but the online slang has ruined me. I think online slang has messed with a lot of people, which is fair, all things considered, with the fact that online slang it devolves into a myriad of various cultures, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, if only because of the fact that mixing language barriers like that can get messy very quickly. Get the bangs to just kind of stick out a little bit from the head. Thank you. Alright, yeah, that's a good start at least. We'll be trying to make this as fluffy as possible, by the way. Which, this is fairly flat. Don't think that's helping very much. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Let's see, I'm super tempted to Omega binge watch Bleach again. You could do it. You've read the manga twice. Well, as long as you know where you need to go in the Bleach anime, if you're planning on binge watching the anime again, if only because of the fact the anime is not the easiest thing to watch if you're watching all the filler, because a lot of the filler is very much not needed. Here we go. Gonna make that puff up a bit. I have it super flat on this model, which was very much not the best decision. And then twist placement. The Art of Twist. Width ratio isn't needed that heavily. Then smoothness. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know how that goes. No filler, maybe the Zanpakuto Rebellion. Yeah, Zanpakuto Rebellion, while it isn't canon at least, it is one of the better fillers to have, I find. Add freehand hair guide. Alright, let's see here. Let's start augmenting this a little bit. So, this is going to be more shortcut, but that would actually work. Let's see here. So we'll start here, and then we'll just kind of do that for now. We'll just move this in. Oh wow, that went far. Don't need to go that far, bud. Ain't doing that much work. Let's see here. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Alright, I meant to only leave for food, but I'm gonna go to bed. All good there, Jasper. Sleep well. That works. Just kind of flat in there, and we still got the puff from the main bit. That might be an issue, though. I'm assuming that's coming from this. And the way I watched Bleach was basically I watched around 330 episode of the series, well as 14 and 15, and then watched the rest when I started first year of university. I mean, that sounds like a relatively good thing to do, Bulger, because watching the long term of Bleach at least does take a substantial amount of time. Let's see. This. Oh boy. Not what I was looking for, brain. That's a little bit too high. I like Kin's cheek curls, but I can't steal those. It'd be indecent of me to do so. Yep. Back to here. This section to also curve in, possible. Yep. Good start. Probably also get away with making this area a little bit thinner. Especially like here. Don't need quite as much here. There. Okay, yeah, there's some shape. I also need to watch Kengan Ashura, but the CGI in more modern anime makes me want to not watch them. Makes me not want to watch them. That is fair. Jeez, in all honesty. The 3D stuff has been getting better, at least, but it still hasn't been, like, finalized better. Which one day it will be. One day it will be. But that's going to take a bit, I feel, just in order to get everything across. Rename. Bulk Bang. Go. Rename. SC Bang 1. There we go. And this is early anime CGI. Yeah, the early anime CGI is not great. That's also part of the reason why Berserk did not get as far as it probably wanted to, which is a shame, but one day Berserk will be able to come back. One day. Freehand. Let's see. This will probably be one that fills in this area a bit and then just has something that sticks out on the side here. I should probably get this to line up with the other bangs, at least on the outside. Just so that way it can stick out in like here-ish. There we go. And I think some good 3Gs are Beastars and Ultraman. Those are pretty good in my eye. Yeah, Beastars did have a very, very good team behind it, which is probably why they were able to get away with so much. Draw. As having a competent team tends to help out a tremendous amount. Yep. Now with you, good sir, we're gonna fix a few things. So for one, go here. Then we're probably gonna make this part as flat as we can. We'll probably fill up the top more as we go anyway, so that's fine. Go. And then if we change up the basket a little bit, make it come out a little bit more. And then for the sake of it, we could probably make these uneven, to be honest with you. Since they'll functionally be doing the same thing, just at different areas. And a little bit of asymmetry never really hurt anyone, so. Off. A little bit of asymmetry never hurt, at least. Here. When I was reading the manga, my friend kept telling me to spoiler while saying it was a joke, and when I got to the final chapter, I found out it was actually the case. Ugh. You never want to have friends like that who just spoil the story what seems like accidentally, but they're just more so being a jerk at the end of the day. Ugh. Why you can never trust people. Honestly, a little bit sad. Here? Or how thin I can make that indent. It's fairly obvious, at least. Alright, Jude, it's getting a bit late, so I'll be on my way. It's fun hanging out today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Holger. Hopefully you have a good rest, and we'll talk with you later. considering we're about the 3-hour mark, we'll be wrapping up in like 50 minutes or so, or it's depending on how far we end up getting with this. Aim. SC bang 2. Which is mostly just going to be trying to make this be a little bit messier and a little bit thicker than what I currently have, as well as maybe adding in the hairpin wouldn't be a bad idea, as well as just adding in a little bit here to make that seem more like a semi-natural hairline. Messy bang. I will need to be a little bit careful on poly count and all that, but it'll be fine. Oh, whoops. Got to have mirror on. There should be fine. Oh god, when I have to do the ponytail, that's going to be the fun part. I just realized that. And I may as well just extend that out. That's not going to be a huge problem. Draw. Please. Thank you. There's a secondary manga for Ashura that I need to get back to reading it. Well, it certainly wouldn't hurt to get back to older manga that you haven't read for a bit. That off. I know there's technically a couple that I should get back to reading at some point, but one that I was reading being, I think it was Plant. That's not supposed to happen. Dude. And it's still making new chapters, if I recall. Okay. Well, I guess you've got some time to catch up on it then. Which isn't terribly a bad thing. Here. Let's just do that for now. Make it... not as thick? Yeah, not as thick as good. Width also doesn't need to be a ton. Oh, I could read all the chapters in 3 days if I really wanted to. 3 days definitely isn't too bad. Okay, we still got access. I might move the hair here a little bit further back into the skull. We'll kind of have to see how we want to do this. Yeah, that doesn't flow super well. Mostly because of the fact that it does not match anything whatsoever. Realistically, though, what I could do here is I can this part to go into the skull. And then just get this section to act as hairline and hide behind all that. And then this section curl out like so. I need to make that a little thicker. When I binge read, I read it super fast. Well, that is a useful skill, I'll be honest with you. It's always nice to have a quicker... I was doing both, I'm just on a weird angle. It's always good to have that ability to just kind of read manga that quick, if only because of the fact that you don't always have the most amount of time to get it going. But if you can read it quickly, then that's good. Need to do to fix you. Could do asymmetry again. Let's see here. Probably don't want this in my eye anyways, so just move this down a little. Close. I move the cage actually. That way it kind of just sticks out more. Like that. Gotta screw with our dots a little bit to make this work. There we go. Physically that works. It'll let it stick out a little bit vertically. I'll just have to work on the textures for it. I never understood why people made the One Piece manga out to be something like a lot of chapters. Not that many, it's like a week's worth of reading at most. I think the issue that people have with the One Piece manga, which I'm not on this side, I'm mostly just I'm defending for the sake of just having a counterpoint on this, but people don't necessarily have the time required to do that anymore. So there ends up being a lot of people who just kind of see One Piece's 1000 and what are we up to right now? 1063 now, I think. People don't necessarily have the week to catch up, and then when interacting with other people who might be within the same sphere, who are also just trying to read it, that they just get spoiled easily, which does not end very well. But I know it is a bit of a mixed bag in the first place. What am I doing with that knife? Jesus, Jude. I'm down with that. We don't need to stab someone with our hair. Here. Jeez, where did you put that? Uh, still feels a bit much. Page? What would we do to fix that? Probably that out. Sir. Let's just fix that now. There we go. Not very noticeable on like a frontwards angle, but At least from the side, and when I'm able to shade that properly, it should come out alright. That's not too bad. Makes our hair a little bit thicker and a little bit messier, just kind of what I'm trying to do. Don't worry about the look of it right now. I have to retexture this to hell and back to make it work, but usually speaking, when you're doing hair, you do gotta do a lot of form shifting to make it work. Here. Actually fix that? Okay, good. Here. I feel people believe it's so long because the anime adapts half to a full chapter to episode. Uh, it did. I haven't checked the Wano numbers since that point, so I can't confirm that anymore, but back in Dressrosa, yes, that was a major problem. They were only doing half a chapter per episode, which was a gigantic pain. I'm not sure why Toei thought that would be a good idea back then. Okay, so not bad for the bangs at least. Can probably add a little bit more in terms of the shape, but we don't want to add too many polygons into this. Alright, let's see. Now we need to do the back half, which is going to be basically tying all of this back into a knot roughly around here-ish. So, do. I suppose I can add another folder. No, okay. I guess we'll just have to have these existing. Rename back of head. Alright, fun one. So, we need to at least start with the section leading off the top, which needs to be brought back a lot. Oh, it only drew the one. I actually positioned it perfectly. It only have one there. Okay. Here. There. There. Yeah. Um, closer, but wonder if I should squish my head a little bit. I'll have to feel it out and see. It's either do one chapter to episode super long hiatus or do filler arcs. So it's a pick your poison kind of thing, and nobody's really happy regardless. Yeah, yeah, it's admittedly just a gigantic problem that Toei needs to sort out at some point, but they haven't done the best of job with doing that, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yep. Software and 13. Go to here. This part won't need to be like perfect, but doesn't hurt to try and get it as clean as possible. What was that? I want it poking out there if we can fully avoid that. Cage time. Hello, Cage. I need you to come down a wee bit. That's not allowed to go in further. It's actually better. Get that in. This is supposed to be form-fitting to the head, so I'm gonna try and keep it that way. I probably should look into the Wano arc again just to see how its progression is. Considering we are kind of just leaving Wano. Well, no, we're already into the next arc in the manga now, but with the Wano arc kind of wrapping up in the anime at least, we should be able to see our next bit of progression in the anime soon, or at the very least the finishing of the fight, because people are going to be fairly excited for the finishing of the fight. Does not give a very good three-dimensional viewing of this, but that's okay. 16, 17, you guys go to here. Try to cover up this patch. Yep. I might see if I can make that part a bit flatter, because this section doesn't need to be like super puffy, because it's just meant to be pulled back in the first place. We don't really got to worry too much about the logistics, at least. Oh boy. I want to put the ponytail lower, actually, now I'm thinking on it. That'll have it there, which will then be popping up and down in roughly that motion. No, having it that high should be fine. I mostly just need to worry about covering piece. Cutting into itself too much. Actually, while we are here, can I make this not as thick? Yeah, it's a bit better. Then on these guys, I do both. Will that actually... It will not. Let's see here. Put you to there. Okay. On these guys. There we go. Visually, that works for now. Here. One. I'm not quite cutting into the ear. Oh no, I am. Let's go just over top of the ear then? Yeah, okay. Here, highlight position. I want you to go forward a smidge. Yep. Sure. If I do that, will that just change all of it? Yes, okay. That shine bugs me. Ew. Yeah, okay. Try and tone you down a little bit so while I'm working on this, it's not high grading. Okay, yeah, that's good so far. Here. And that's a problem if you're looking from the back. Can I relieve that pressure in any way? Without screwing something else up? No, okay, I gotta move both up. That's fine. Up. There we go. Alright then, what else do we need? Probably should have some hair to cover that up, but don't want to clip the ear. Is that so hard, Jude? Okay. Then theoretically the rest of them should just be able to be done from the back, but try and line it up a bit better. This. It is safe to say, by the way, for anyone who is looking to work in Vroid, while the hair editor itself is useful, it is very time consuming when you're trying to just figure out how to make it work. Yep. So by nature, the hair will probably take us the longest, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but it is just something to keep in mind when you're doing hair work in Vroid. Get back in there, mister. Alright, 2 bits then. Here actually needs to have a flatter in there. Okay. Then the highlight, just for the sake of working on stuff. That's fine. What else can I do? Do you actually want me to just... I feel like it actively wants me to put this on a separate layer and just dig a bit of the hair into the head just to make this work a bit better. Being very temperamental, me, Vroid. That should be right for now. Just so that way we've got something. Alright, now I just need a little bit coming up from down there. Feels a bit of a cage fix. There we go. Here. Bottom two. You come down, you come down. Down, down, down into a burning ring of fire. Almost gonna have to do the same thing to you, just kind of digging you into the ear a little. Bury you guys in there a little bit. Thought experiment. What happens if I don't make that like that? Does not block there cleanly. There. Okay. That's a bit better. Then I just need you. Link back up to there, good sir. Okay, getting there. Got slightly messier bangs. We don't have ponytail yet, but we're getting there. You, good sir. Gonna have to ask you to calm the hell down on that hairline, please and thanks. Ah, that would do it. The hell? Thinking, brain. There we go. It's subtle, but having that little entrance to the hairline, I feel, just adds a good touch to it. Then you can turn off. You to come, but a little bit from you, just so that way hair is touching the head. Then bulk bang. Well, this to come in as well. Not too much. No, we're good there. This will need to be brought in. Not bulk bang. I don't think it's that either. But oh, it is those guys. I did not bring you in deep enough. Now this needs a fix. Would highlight position fix that? Might actually. I just gotta hit it, right? Close enough now. You, however, are being a bit of a sticky little bastard. Probably because of that. As well as that highlight shift, just put it way too far forward. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Then I guess what we can do, minimize all of those for now, because form-wise we're looking good. Let's see, material. Need this change into something similar to our eyes. Yep. All right, so this part is at least the easier part. Rename. Crunchy. I don't care if that's misspelled. It works for me. So we only really need a small space for this because we only need to cover this area here. Shoot. What's going to happen with this is that we're functionally just going to get a line going all the way around like that. We are going to can I do this? I'm going to do that with it for now. But what we're going to do, flatten this bad boy out. Shoot. Like so. I'm going to try and clean it up a little bit just so that way the colors aren't freaking out too hard. What we're going to do, not helping. Let's see. Oh. Try and make it semi-smooth. I had a way I did this before. Is it because I made it smoother? I think so. Oh, you're a big boy this time. I put that to like 10. 7, 8, 20? 5 is definitely close. There we go. So about that. And we don't need it being supremely wide or anything either. But this is mainly just to get across the idea of, oh Jesus, I've been hitting too many buttons. Oh god, colors. Oh. Yellow. There we go. Been hitting too many colors. This will work. And then we'll just correct our positioning and such for this to not completely blow itself out of proportion. Probably tighten it as well, actually, now I'm looking at it. Yep. Because we'll need these to come in at roughly the same angle. So if we do something like that, those two link up. Try and make circle around here enough in a way that we don't disturb that. Okay. Generally works. Can probably make it a bit bigger though. So we'll move that to the side, that to the side, this and this. Think better. There we go. And that will poke its head out a little bit more compared to the bluish scrunchie I've got on the current model. Okay, I can see it. Shoot. This a little darker. Actually, can I make the highlight color and the highlight color the same? Then if I make that the same, ah, really, changing all of them to the same color doesn't actually get rid of that. That's a bit better. Okay. Material. For color, let's make that a wee bit brighter. Oh. I'm gonna have to make this fairly neon just so that way it sticks out. Because I'd imagine with that, not going to help very much. Okay, yeah, that wasn't helping at all. That should work. Here. There. Alrighty. Got ourselves a scrunchie for the ponytail to go into. Not letting me move it down. I don't have word on. Probably should move it down more. Oh, and we're actually just about out of time, too. That's not too bad. Here. And I think just to make this part as unnoticeable as possible, I probably should do this. Hey, the Maxi. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the evening's running alright for you so far. I'm working on my model a bit, or at least the 2.0 model. But how are things on your side so far? Hopefully the evening is treating you well, at least. It's late. Yeah, it is fairly late. Unfortunately, I can't do my emotions right now. With the streams that end up kind of just happening, I know that mine end up being the latest, at least out of my group, just because I try to make sure that I don't conflict too much with their stuff. Down, down. And I gotta make those match, unfortunately. There we go, yellow scrunch. I think that's enough to just get us going on the ponytail at least. Then I'll have to add just a little bit more hair down there, but... Oy. Oh yeah, you can tell it's late because every bone in my body is hating me. And I'm just gonna snooze those ads because we're gonna be finishing up shortly anyways. Yeah. I guess just so that way you can see it so far, Maxi, but this is the progress that we've made so far. I'd say we're doing okay. We kind of just started forming out the hair, so we've still got a ways to go on that. And we do still have to finish off the texture of like the skin, quote unquote. But the outfit is basically done now, so that's cool. I like the squares on the shirt. Yeah, I do have the squares on like this vest as well, although they are significantly harder to see because I made them very subtle. But it's been a theme that I like having for a fairly long while. And if I recall correctly, pretty sure I have that on my jeans as well. Yeah, I do have them on my jeans. Hold on. I can remember the button for it. Why are you like this? Yeah, like I have the same pattern on the jeans of the current model, but I didn't really get to show them off very much because I haven't done very many full body streams, which that's fine. I haven't really had a good reason to anyways. How much did I screw up my camera angle? No, we're good. Okay. But I figured I'd make it a little bit more obvious this time around, since it does kind of just poke out the theme to pay attention more to the face a bit more. And let's see. Lunifera Flowlight, I'm assuming is how we're supposed to pronounce that. I don't mind visiting somebody else. Let's just take a quick peek at what they're doing. Oh, I did screw up that view. That should be fine. Okay, let's take a quick peek-see here, because I need to rest my voice and rest all my bones and such. Probably get hit with ads first. Well, I'm liking the model. I feel like I have seen them before as well. I may have seen them in passing on Twitter just because of how many people I end up following. Sure, we can go there. They have a good moth model, and I am a fan of moths. But do want to thank everybody for stopping by at the very least. I know with the injury, the switching between game and art is not always the cleanest, but we're doing our best here at the very least. Aside from that, tomorrow we have planned the... God, what game am I playing on Wednesdays? Thursdays? We've got Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which we're getting close to the ending on that, so that's always fun. Besides that, we will have Cult of the Lamb on Friday, as long as I don't fall asleep. And then Saturday will be Splatoon and art, because I'm fairly certain I cannot do 4 hours of Splatoon right now. Not anymore. But we'll do our best, and we'll kind of just see how things go. If you want to join the Discord for future updates, that will also help. If not, I also have a Twitter for you to join too. But for now, why don't we go visit this moth and teach them, or tell them that they're doing a good job kicking people's butts with Bridget? I think is her name. Sounds good though. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.